This hospital question you're going to be doing completely by yourself. I will not interfere in middle, but you will have to listen to me first, make 1 or 2 notes with me, and then you all can start. Okay, then I'll not interfere. Listen. Question number 24. Just let you know one thing, for hospital sector, by default, what's your units? Bed days. Okay. Yeah. So let's start. Question number 24. Patient beds, nothing. Patient and bed is the same thing only. Okay. So bed days or patient nights. Okay. That I say uses. Now listen. A multinational company runs a public medical health center. For this purpose, it has hired a building at a rent of 10,000 rupees per month with 5% of total takings. Health center has 3 types of wards for its patients, namely general ward, cottage ward, and deluxe ward. State the rent to be charged to each bed day for different types of wards and on the basis of the following information. Okay, so those guys have told state the rent to be charged to each bed day. So in any case, you'll have to find out rate per bed day. Now see, we have 3 types of wards, general ward, cottage ward, and deluxe ward. Obviously, you all will understand it is a hospital. Okay. Like hotel, there will be no seasons over here. Example, a hospital cannot try to advertise, please come in the monsoon season, we'll give you discount. Correct? No, there are no such things. So, okay, so that complication might not be that much in such kind of questions. Okay, further. The number of beds for each type of ward is general ward 100, cottage ward 50, deluxe ward 30. The rent of the cottage ward bed is to be fixed at 2.5 times the general ward bed. And that of deluxe ward bed is twice that of the cottage ward bed. Okay. So, like your last question, this thing I guess is quite clear. The rent of the cottage ward is 2.5 times of general ward. And that of deluxe ward is twice that of the cottage ward. So, can I say if general ward is going to be X, cottage ward will be 2.5X and deluxe ward will become 5X. Is 5X understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, further. The occupancy of each type of ward is as follows. General ward 100%, keep this in mind. Cottage ward 80%, deluxe ward 60%. But in general ward, there were occasions when the beds were full. Obviously, there were occasions, no? General ward is 100%, beds were full. Extra beds had to be hired at the rate of rupees 20 per bed. So those guys are saying sometimes there were occasions that in general ward, no, there were more patients. Okay, now we to be keeping them. So therefore, we used to be hiring extra beds and keeping them in the general ward. Okay. And we used to hire extra beds at what rate, beta? 20 per bed. It must be 20 per bed. Can you speak further? That is implied actually. Per day, no? Not per patient, beta. Per patient and per bed is the same thing only. On one bed there is one patient only. Okay, but it must be 20 per bed per day. No, we will only hire whenever the rush is going to be more. No, we will not take the 20 beds for the entire year. We will not take an extra bed for the entire year. No.
Yes.
So therefore it must be 20 per bed. It is implied per day also. The total hiring charges for the extra beds incurred for the whole year amounted to 12,000 bucks. Okay. So likewise, like we kept on hiring. We have paid 12,000 rupees for the entire year. Further, the health center engaged a heart specialist from outside, and on an average, fees paid to him was 15,000 rupees per trip. He makes 3 trips in the whole year. Okay, so there was a heart specialist also. We paid to him 15,000 per trip. He made 3 trips. Okay. The other expenses are as follows. The other expenses for the year are as follows. Salary of supervisors, nurses, ward boys, repairs and maintenance, salary of doctors, food supplied to patients, laundry charges for their bed lines, medicine supplied, cost of x-ray, etc., general administration charges. Provide profit at the rate of 20% of total takings. Can we say your total takings means your collections, no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The health center imposes 8% GST on rent received. Whenever we take fees from you, we charge GST alag se na. We charge GST to separately, no? So this line, no. Ignore it for the entire question. Once you get your final answer, then have another super final answer. Rates including GST. Take the rates that you have computed first, add 8% to all of them. Is that all okay? I compute your fees first, In end, I try to be thinking I have to be charging something extra towards the GST. So I add that GST ka percentage. Okay, same thing we are going to be doing over here also. 360 days may be taken in a year. Okay, now everybody is going to be reading the first paragraph properly. Read the first paragraph and then we will try to be solving it. Just read it. Okay, see. Can we say there are two components of rent? One, we pay 10,000 rupees per month. That is one part of the rent. There is one other part of the rent that is 5% of the collections. Is that okay? So therefore there are two parts of rent as such. Okay. Now, by default for hospital, my unit is going to be bed days. Just as I told you all, for hotels, compute number of room days first. I tell you now for hospitals, let's compute number of bed days first. You all write down calculation of number of bed days. Calculation of number of bed days. Now see. I think in this question, no, there are only three categories that are there. As I told, no season or something. And can we say when we are going to be making operating cost statement, we'll have to be making operating cost statement for the entire year, even because of this particular line, beta. 360 days may be taken in a year. So therefore, obviously we'll try to be making operating cost statement for 1 year. Okay. So first kind of ward is general ward. Let's compute number of bed days. Now, tell me number of bed days for general ward will be what into what into what? 100 beds into 360 into 100%. Okay. So, write down over here 100 beds into 360 days into 100% occupancy. Write it in the inner column 36,000. But listen, why we wrote it in the inner column? Because apart from this, there will be some extra bed days also for general ward. Is this understood?
Yes, sir.
Because in the problem, those guys had told us there were occasions when the beds were full, no?
Yes, sir.
So therefore, add extra bed days. Now, extra bed days in this particular case will be I paid 12,000 rupees as extra hiring charges for those extra bed days. And can we say we hire the beds at the rate of 20 per bed per day, no? So therefore, this is 20. 600, 36,600. Next to you are finishing it off because there those adjustments are not there. Cottage ward, deluxe ward. I'm showing you all the question. Complete it please for the other two. That comes to how much, beta? The next one? 6,4. Okay, total it's okay. Listen, this is your first thing over here. Now see. Next, you are going to be writing this thing. Please write down operating cost statement for 1 year. Operating cost statement for 1 year. Now see. Now in such questions, no, I give that choice to you. If you want, you can classify the expenses into fixed, variable. Otherwise, honestly, it might become very tough also for us to try to classify. I told you all before also, ICA does not consider all these things to be too important. What is fixed, what is variable. Example like, salary to supervisors, nurses and ward boys. I guess this could be fixed in nature, correct, no? These are the salaries. Now, repair and maintenance, honestly, I will not know in my entire life also. No, repair and maintenance is a hospital. It's not like a transport sector or something. I say it doesn't give any rules for all such things. So, we can put that under fixed also. You can put that under variable also. Now, repair and maintenance could mean, suppose, say, once in a year we try to paint the hospital. Then in that case, it could be a fixed cost. Okay. Now, repairs and maintenance in the other case could be, say, of the equipments which are used to treat the patients. Suppose more number of patients, so therefore equipments will get worn out faster. Okay. So then it could be a variable cost. So all these things, no, you cannot be saying much in surety. In case you want to still classify, so let's do it. That's not a very big problem by us. Okay. So, maintenance, you can take that as fixed if you want. Salary of doctors. You tell me, all salaries are usually on fixed basis, no? Okay, so this thing you all can take as fixed. Can you say food supplied to patients should be a variable cost, no? More number of patients, our food cost will be higher, correct, no? Okay. Then laundry charges for their bed lines. I guess this also could be the variable cost, like, the laundry cost and all and so on. We have to, like, the hospital will have to change the clothes of the patient. So more number of patients, more will be the laundry charges. Then medicine supplied could also be a variable cost. Cost of oxygen and X-ray could also be a variable cost. All these things, no, honestly, it's very difficult to find out here. It will be fixed or variable. General administration cost. Can you say this will be kind of a fixed cost, no? Okay. So this will be kind of a fixed cost over here. Just wait. Okay. So this will be kind of a fixed cost. Now see, all these things are okay. I am not much concerned about, like, whether it is fixed or variable. But apart from all these costs, no. Let's start from beginning. Are there any other costs also? So tell me that. Are there any other costs? Just name them and then we'll speak further. Rent. But now rent in this particular case is going to be having two parts, beta. One is rent, 10,000 per month into 12 months. That is 1,20,000. You all understood this? But then there will be one other part of rent. There will be nothing but 5% of the collections, no? Okay. So therefore, in this particular case, can you say this part will become a variable part? Is that okay? It's like the commission that we all had paid to the conductors and drivers. We all had done one question. Something like that. Okay. Then this is it. Is there any other cost also? Just asking. I guess one is the total hiring charges, no? That we all are incurring for the extra beds. That is our cost only, no, as such. Okay. Now you can put it, say, anywhere here. You can try to be thinking, sir, I think it should be a variable cost, because if suppose more number of patients will be coming, then in that case we'll be taking beds for a longer time on hire. So therefore this will be kind of a variable cost. Okay. Now health center engage a heart specialist from outside, and average fees paid to him was 15,000 per trip. He makes 3 trips in the whole year. Now honestly, it could be fixed, it could be variable also. Somebody can be speaking how it can be fixed. Suppose we have a contract with him. He will be making 3 trips only, no matter how many patients there are. Can I say in that particular case, it will become a fixed cost, no? But suppose, like, his number of trips do depend upon number of patients. Okay, if there will be more patients, he is okay to make 1 extra trip also. Can we say in that particular case, you are going to be paying him 15,000 rupees more also, no, for one more trip?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so anything is all okay. Or you all can try to tell me, you want to put that under fixed or variable? Fixed. Okay, so therefore we'll take that particular thing under fixed. Okay, listen. Now, listen to me very carefully. All these expenses we'll try to categorize. Okay, you all give the heading operating cost statement for 1 year. Write down on the next line fixed cost. Okay, we are talking of all the fixed cost first. You can write down heart specialist. Okay. Now do one thing, whichever cost I put as fixed, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just copy from the screen and total it up, please. The total is how much? 20 lakh? 93,000. Roman number 2, variable cost. Now, this is going to be important. Rent. %5 of total takings. But one thing, we don't know total takings, no, till now.
Yes, sir.
We don't know that. Okay, so we'll have to wait for this. Let's put all other variable costs. So therefore, one is that hiring charges. Hiring charges was 12,000. Then beta put all these 4 costs over there. Put these 4 variable costs. Three, 4, 5, 6. You can't tell me the total now because we do not have this. Okay. So we'll not be able to get the total, so just leave it off. Total cost 1 plus 2. Obviously, hospital also, nobody runs for charity, of course. Add profit. I'll use the same word that is there in the question, that'll be far better. Total takings. Now, listen. How much is profit? 20% on total takings? Listen. Do not write down this because you all will understand it's of no use. Can I say if this is 100, this is 20, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you say this figure will become 80?
Yes.
But you all will understand, you do not even have this particular number, no, with you. Beta, you require one absolute figure to be doing the things, no? Beta, with what do I cross multiply? Okay, I don't have this particular figure. I don't have this particular figure. I don't have this particular figure. Okay, so what I will be doing, a easier option for me, what I will be doing, I will rather say, let total takings be X. Okay, let me start to be doing it. I guess you all will understand. Let total takings be X. Can I say total takings is like sales, no? So total takings, can I say will be equal to cost plus profit? Is that okay for everybody? Is that okay for everybody? Okay. So this will be nothing but X over here. Now cost, can we say cost will be all these particular totals, no? Can we say, okay, you all do one thing, you have the total of the fixed cost, you take this and take the total of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whichever numbers you all have, you all do the total of that and tell me now. No, that must be quite big here. 2,56,000. Beta, this was 20,93,000. No, you total up all the costs that you have.
49,000.
Please repeat. 23,49,000. further. But can we say one cost that we have not included is this part, no? So therefore, can you say this will be 5% of total taking? So what I should write down over here?
5% of it.
So 0.05x and profit will be 20% of total takings. Can you say that will be 0.2x, no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please show your CA foundation skills or your 12th standard skills. Get me X answer. Everybody just get this answer and pause. Okay, just wait. Sorry? Which cost, beta? It should include, no? Why it should not include? Total, 1 minute. In case you want to be making the equation, can we say total cost plus profit will give you this, no? So why it should not include? I am just asking. Or you will have to reply, yaar. You asked some questions, so now I am asking you, so reply back. No, why it should not include as per you? See. Okay. What we have done, we have included the fixed cost. Beta, fixed cost will come, no? That will come as part of your total cost, no? Beta, your total cost, one sec. Can we say this plus this is equal to this? That guy who asked the doubt. So this figure is nothing but this, no, over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, plus I have done profit, then we solved it. Everybody has got 31,32,000.
Yes.
Now further, no, I am not going to be interfering. Listen. The way that you all had done your last question, hotel question. Exactly like this you are going to be writing. Exactly like this. It's only that let the charges per room day. Instead of room day, you are going to be writing bed day. Okay. So let the rates per bed day be general ward be X, cottage ward be 2.5x. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
And the last wala ward will become 5x. All those particular things we have already discussed. Okay. So all those things were over here. Once you do that, now I'm asking, and do not give me a heart attack, please, at this young age. You tell me one thing, that will your equation be x plus 2.5x plus 5x is equal to this particular figure?
No, sir. No.
Who is that idiot? Who is that person who wants to kill me? Obviously it will be, speak now, what the equation will be? 36,600 into x plus 14,400 into 2.5x plus in this case 6,480 into 5x. Is that all okay? Okay, listen. You are going to be writing everything exactly like your previous question. But once your this part is finished, no, you will be getting x, 2.5x and 5x. Once you get those particular 3 answers, you are going to be writing once more charges, listen, per bed day, including, can somebody tell me 3 letters over here? GST. So general ward, cottage ward, deluxe ward, whatever are those 3 answers that you will be getting, you increase these figures by 8%. Is that all okay? And these will be your final 3 answers. Can I be sure that you will be able to be doing it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is exactly like your previous question. I'm leaving this particular thing over here. You have got 3 minutes, finish it off. I don't think so. It should be taking 3 minutes in any case, but still. I did not make any working beta. That is of your previous question. So you also have it in your notebooks. You have it in your notebooks, beta.
So that operating cost is
This one. This one. Okay. Answer should be 31.32. Is answer 31.32? I exactly don't remember. Is it? Even I am not sure. This number comes to how much? 32 point?
210.
Okay, one sec. Let the charges per bed day, all those things you all have written only. Why I am writing, I don't know. For general ward be x, 2.5x, 5x. So 36,600x plus 14,400 into 2.5x, 6480 into 3x is equal to 30, yeah, into 5x into 5x. This is 1,05,000, no, if I am not wrong. 31,32,000. X comes to 29.83 or what? Okay, same way 2.5x, you multiply by 2.5, you come across this thing. So 29.83 plus 8%, 32.21, 32.21, that's okay. This particular part is altogether done. Okay. Question number 24 is done. What I have written over here, in problems of hospital, if rates have to be found out, then find out the number of bed days first for all the possible categories. That's what we all did. In such questions, if you think that cost depends upon number of patients or number of patient days, like medicines and lottery charges, extra bed lining, then food service, then doctor fees if paid on per patient basis, take it as a variable cost. Now in such question, it becomes very difficult actually to identify also. Listen. That's it about question number 24 that is there. Okay. Now, let's do our question number 25. This is the last question, I guess, on the hospital sector that we all have. Just a sec. For 25. Yeah, there will be one more on in the homework section, but that's okay. Question number 25. A hospital operates 40 bed capacity healthcare department. Okay. The said department levies a charge of 425 per bed day from the patient using its services. So this is first question, whereby now charges are given to you. Those guys have told you that the charges will be 425 per bed day, okay, from the patient using its services. The data relating to the fees collected and the cost for the year 2022 are fees collected during the year, this much fees we collected here. Variable cost based on patient days. One sec. This thing is your revenue. This is fees collected. This is your variable cost based upon patient days. It is given it's a variable cost. Departmental fixed cost. It is given it is a fixed cost. Apportioned cost of hospital administration charge. Administration charge will usually be a fixed cost here. The salary paid, like, to the receptionist up and so on. So fixed cost. Nurses cost 48,000 into 9 nurses. I think let's try to take that. These are the salaries only. I think let's take that as a fixed cost. Projections for the year 2023 are. So what are the projections? The cost other than apportioned overheads will go up by 10%. Okay. The apportioned overheads will increase by 2.5 lakhs. The salary of nursing staff will increase to 54,000 per annum per nurse. The occupancy of the bed capacity is not likely to increase in 2023, and therefore the management is actively considering a proposal to close down the department. In that case, even departmental fixed costs can be avoided. Everybody is going to be reading this thing once more. Just read it properly. Those guys are saying that occupancy of bed capacity is not likely to increase in 2023. So therefore, in the next year, no, the bed capacity will remain same only. The occupancy will remain same only. So, company is thinking to shut down this entire department of the hospital. It is not thinking to shut down the hospital, but this is one of the departments in that. Okay, they are thinking to shut it down. Okay. They are saying that if we shut down, then even these costs, departmental fixed cost, can be avoided. They are saying if this particular department will shut down, then the fixed cost of this department will also be not getting incurred in future. Okay, if we will shut down, Required. Present statement to show profitability of the departments for the year 2022 and 23. Okay. And calculate for 2023 break-even bed capacity. Now, what do you mean by break-even bed capacity? We all will see. But see, in part first, statement to show profitability of the departments for 2022 and 23. Can we say your profitability is revenue minus cost? Is that all okay? So, revenue we have the cost also. Okay, you subtract these particular things, you will arrive at the profit. But you got to be doing this particular work 2 times. How 2 times? One for 2022 and one for 2023. Okay, let's start to be doing that. You all write down. In one statement, we'll finish it off. Write down. Part first. Statement to show profitability for 2022 and 23. Make 3 columns, particulars 2022, 2023. Beta, please ensure that you solve the homework section, please. It is there on our website in the download section. Once you'll go there in the download section, click on the appropriate book, the edition that you all have, the short edition, and you all can download it. Now see, first of all, let's make for 2022 revenue. Now I want to be doing something. I don't know whether you all will be able to get it in the first shot or not. Let me just try. You will do one thing, cut out the word revenue, sorry for that. Write down charges per bed day. Tell me, based upon the question, how much do we charge to every patient for one bed day, beta? 425. Leave one line, less. Now see, this variable cost is also based upon patient days only. Patient days means bed days only, beta. So less variable cost per bed day. Leave one line. Now, just I'm recapping for everybody. Okay, although we are going to be doing this thing in too much details when we come over to the chapter of CVP analysis. and that thing will be selling price minus variable cost is nothing but contribution. Okay, so this is your selling price, this is your variable cost. So whatever you will be getting over here, that is contribution. Just a term, it is your selling price minus your variable cost. Will not much matter even if you don't know. Contribution per bed day into number of bed days. Just keep on leaving a line wherever I'm just leaving a line, please. This will give you total contribution. Now, everybody is going to be doing one small work for me. And what is that one small work? Get me number of bed days from this particular question. Currently, how many bed days are occupied? It's very easy. It's not like your previous questions. But still you will be able to get it, although it is not like that.
Yes, sir.
Everybody please try. You all got 8225? Now see, we got this much amount of revenue collection. Can we say whenever we charge to the patients, we charge 425 per bed day, no? So therefore, this particular figure divided by this will give you number of room days. It is exactly like what we all had done in the previous question for hiring charges. Okay. So therefore, this is the total fees collection and we charge at the rate of 425 per bed day. So in case you will be dividing that, then you should come across your answer. So do one thing, number of bed days, 34,95,625. Is this the figure? Just a sec. 34,95,625 divided by 425 per bed day. This will be coming to 8225. So listen, charges per bed day are done. Now variable cost per bed day. Listen. Can we say this is the total variable cost for how many bed days, beta? 8225. So please divide over here. 13,57,125 divided by 425. Sorry, divided by what nonsense? Divided by 8225. 13,57,125 divided by 8225. This is 165. So 260 into 8225. If somebody does not want to be writing this term, I'm all okay for it. It hardly matters. Okay, you don't want to be writing this term, it hardly matters. Okay. So just for the sake of telling you all that selling price minus variable cost is contribution, I just made the format like this. 500. Tell me, in this contribution, can we say our variable cost is already gone? Now, what is the only cost that is left? Fixed cost. So let's start to subtract our fixed cost. In fixed cost, departmental fixed cost. 622,500. Apportioned cost of hospital admin charge. I am simply writing admin charge. Then nurses cost. $48,000 to 9 nurses is already given to you, 4,32,000. Just subtract this and get me the profit, please. $84,000. Now see, you all might not done a question like this before, but that's okay. You all will read, you all will be able to do it. I don't have a doubt for that. I want that you read this. These are the changes for 2023. Okay. Based upon this, you have to complete the statement for 2023. Just write down all the new figures for 2023 and try to get me the answer. You can read from here till end actually, so if you all want. Okay. I'm giving you 4 minutes. Keep on reading a thing and keep on writing the new figures for that in 2023. You will be able to get your new profit also. Okay. I give you 4 minutes. Kindly complete. I can try to tell you there should be a loss, although I'm not very sure. Is there a loss that comes? I'm not exactly sure of it, but there should be loss. My gut feeling says there should be a loss because of one reason, and that reason is that these guys are thinking that occupancy is not going to be increasing, so therefore we'll shut down the department only because there might be a loss here. In any case, I'm trying to be solving it. We'll just cross check the answer. I'm not very sure of that. Okay, so just wait. Tell me, in 2023, how much you're going to be charging from each and every patient? Is that given to you in the question? If nothing is given, it should remain 425 here. Now see, I'm going as per the question now. Salary of nurses staff will increase to 54,000 per annum per nurse. Okay, so this will be still 9 nurses, but now it will be into 54,000. 4,86,000. Further. Adjustment number 3 is done. Second, apportioned overheads will increase by 2.5 lakhs. So I guess this was 10 lakhs, 12 lakh 50. Now can we say the cost other than apportioned overheads will increase by 10%? Now you tell me this particular line you have applied to what? What? Variable cost and departmental fixed cost, no I guess?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it was 165 plus 10%, 622 500 plus 10%.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, departmental fixed cost will be avoided, no?
Beta, it will be avoided in case you shut down. We are not currently trying to be doing that. Those guys have asked you, so that's what I explained this particular thing. In that event, departmental fixed cost will be avoided, but you are trying to make the profitability statement if the department will get continued, no? Beta, if department will be shut down, how the hell you are going to be getting this fees? That time this particular thing will become zero, no?
Yes.
So they are just told a general line, in case you shut down, then the departmental fixed cost will get avoided. Okay. So this is 684 750. Acha, 165 plus 10%. This is 181.5 minus 425 243.5. Now everybody is going to be telling me one more thing. Into number of bed days. Tell me, number of bed days is going to be how much? 8225. 2002787.5 minus 50,000. There is a loss of 417,962.5. Is that okay? Okay. Now listen. Try to get me the next part once I explain it to you. Calculate for 2023. Okay. Break even bed capacity. What do you mean by break even bed capacity? I am explaining in words. We'll write down in words and you try to work out the answer. How many bed days should I write over here so that I break even? Break even means I get zero profit. You understood the question? Okay. That number of bed days at which profit is zero is going to be called as break even bed capacity. Okay. You all write down the meaning and then you all try and rough. Write down. Write down. Part 2. break even bed capacity are those many bed days at which profit is zero. Go in rough, go on calci, whatever you all want. I am giving you 1 minute, waiting for you all to be telling me the answer. 2 minutes. How many bed days should I write over here so that I get zero profit? Waiting for the answer. How many bed days should I write over here so that I get zero profit? Beta, make the equation. No, let this particular figure be x and this figure should be 0. What else? Yeah. Now, so let this particular figure be x. You write down no. So in fair only you all write down. On the next line, let break even bed capacity be x. So 243.5x minus 684,750 minus 12,50,000 minus 4,86,000 should be equal to 0. Please solve it in a proper way. I am writing the final answer. 9941 point. This will be your answer. 9941.48. Now, what I have written over here? Break-even point questions can also be solved after doing CVP chapter. That is our second last chapter, I think, that we are going to be doing. Use the method learnt in that chapter. Answers will come out faster. Now, there are some shortcuts also to be coming across the answers. Now, those shortcuts I have not told till now because that chapter is not done. So, in case you want to be finding out break-even point by some other way, you will be learning all those things in that chapter. Further, for break-even point, it is necessary to divide all the costs into fixed and variable. In such questions, what is written there? You can't interchange fixed and variable cost. Final answer will change. So, wherever you have to find out the break-even point, no. So, just be careful about fixed and variable cost. Usually in such questions, no, some will be very clear which is fixed cost, which is variable cost. Like in this particular question, we did not ever have a doubt. Like in the hospital, the previous question, we always had a doubt what is fixed cost, what is variable cost. In those questions, no, they will not even ask you also find out the break-even point because they have not classified the things in a proper way. Okay, all other things of break-even point we are going to be doing in a specific chapter, that is CVP analysis. I think that is chapter number 13 or 14. I exactly don't remember. Okay, so we will do the things over there. Okay. Now, question number 26 again on hospital, but I have left that thing for homework. And question number 27 again for homework. Okay, so you all leave 4 sides. Actually, 3.5 sides will be more than enough as such.